So what happens when you take a major fashion brand, the daughter of some seriously A-list celebrities, and a campaign concept so clever it practically writes itself? Well, you get a masterclass in modern marketing. We're going to decode the new self-portrait campaign starring Apple Martin and figure out just why it works so well. I mean, right off the bat, you have to love this hook. The campaign just leans right into this brilliant, witty line. It's a super playful nod to a story we all know, and it perfectly sets up this Garden of Eden theme that is, as we're about to see, just absolutely perfect for its star. All right, so let's start by breaking down the core concept here. How did they pull off this whole Garden of Eden vibe so flawlessly? Well, the answer really lies in a few perfectly aligned, almost poetic elements. The genius of this is just how simple and perfect it is. You have your star, Apple Martin. You give her the most obvious prop in the world, an apple. You throw in a python for that classic symbolic temptation vibe. And where do you shoot it? An apple orchard, of course. It's a concept that's so simple and self-referential, it almost feels like it was meant to be. And then you get a photographer like Ryan McGinley to shoot it, and bam, it's a total home run. But you know, a concept this perfect really needs the right person to pull it off. So let's get to know the woman at the center of it all, Apple Martin. Okay, so she's the 21-year-old daughter of Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin, and yup, that biblical naming theme definitely runs in the family. Her brother's name is Moses, but don't make the mistake of thinking she's just another celebrity kid. She's actually studying law, history, and society at Vanderbilt, so she's consciously building this really intelligent, substantial profile all on her own. And this move to self-portrait, it's a huge step in her fashion career. Her first campaign for Gap was kind of a safe family thing. You know, casual denim, posing with her mom. But this is her first major solo gig. It's a really calculated leap from being the famous daughter in the ad to becoming a high fashion face in her own right. Of course, a partnership has two sides, right? So who is the brand that picked Apple Martin for this huge solo debut? Let's take a closer look at Self-Portrait. So Self-Portrait is this fantastic British label started by a guy named Han Chong, and they've really carved out a perfect little niche for themselves with these beautiful, feminine lace dresses. They hit that sweet spot of what they call accessible luxury, so it's got that high-end style but without the insane couture price tag.